Fun fact, Tupac's first rap name was MC New York. Play the music. Welcome to Open M.I.C. I'm your host, Jamal, Radio Raheem. Now, Open M.I.C. is a music podcast. You can get anywhere that you get podcasts. You can also watch it on YouTube if you're one of those visual people like myself. Now, today's episode, this is the year-end review. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all the top 15 hip-hop albums, the top 10 R&B albums, and I'm going to give you my top 5 non-hip-hop or R&B albums. You know what I'm saying? This is according to me. This is my opinion. So I don't need no debate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have an opinion, but you can't tell me I'm wrong on my opinion. I'm also going to give you some things that is on my wish list for 2025 music edition. And we just gonna get into this episode. Without further ado, let's get it, shawty. Now, making this list was so damn hard. It was so damn hard for me to make a list of the top 15 hip hop albums. I normally do 10, but I was like, you know what? This is too hard. We're going to just do top 15. So without further ado, we're just going to get into the list. You know what I'm saying? At 15, I'm going with Auditorium by Common and Pete Rock. This is the album that made people say we need a genre called adult contemporary. Now, why I do not like that title, I get what they were saying, because this album is for the grown-ups. You know what I'm saying? This is that real hip-hop. This is the stuff that your daddy grew up on. Shout out to Common and Pete Rock for giving us a great body of work. You know what I'm saying? Next album, 14, Pins and Needles by Asha Aminu. I didn't know about this album. You know what I'm saying? This is an artist I found from TikTok. And I'm glad I found it because his music is dope. This album was dope. This album went under the radar. I think you should go listen to it if you never heard of him. Go give him a listen. Dope music, dope artist, giving you that heat. You know what I'm saying? The album features like Boogie on there, like Westside Boogie on there. Like, it's dope. It is dope. I highly recommend this album. At 13, I'm going with Blog Era is Dead by XV. Now, XV is a rapper from the Blog Era. If you don't know about the Blog Era, that's like when all these rappers like Charles Hamilton, B.O.B., Asher Roth, like all these people were coming up and like putting their music online. This is when Daft Piff was booming and stuff like that. That's when XV really like took off. The Blog Era is Dead sees him like paying homage to that and also giving you like some personal stuff like that. The production is dope. I like the feature choices on this album. I think it's a solid project. Go listen to it. At 12, Samurai by Lupe Fiasco. I like Lupe Fiasco. Some might say this is too high for this album. I love the album, but I am a big Lupe Fiasco fan. So I might be gassing it, but it's still top 15. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's at number 12. At 11, Mock Hami, Rich Ass Haitian. I hope I'm saying that right, because when I see the title, that's what I read. He's somebody that has grown on me, and this album has also grown on me. When I first heard it, like I was like, "Yo, this ain't all that. It's not really pressure like that." You feel me? Like that's what I was saying when I first heard it, and then I gave it a couple more listens because people kept saying, "Yo, you need to actually tap in." And I listened. I was like, "Yo, I was tripping. I was sleeping." Then I went back and listened to his other music. You know what I'm saying? Phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I was sleeping on his music. I don't know why. But he's number 11 for me. At 10, I'm going with Soul Burger, Absol. Sees him paying respect to Doe Burger. This was a very personal album to Absol. I am a big Absol fan. He's one of my favorite rappers. One of my favorite rappers on TDE. I think his wordplay is crazy. I think on this album, he does a great job of not only giving you like the Absol, but also the Dough Burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a fan of like the music, you will understand what I am saying. But that is my number 10 album. At 9, I got his label mate Doechii who's having a phenomenal year. Alligator Bite Never Heal. Technically, it's a mixtape. It's an album. It's a banger. Like the only critique I got on that is like I wish she would have put Sunday's Best on there. Like I don't know if I can even put a snippet of that song. If I can, I'll put it in here. But I wish she would have included that on this project. At 8, Memoirs and Armor, Navy Blue, who's been on a consistent run, who's always going to give us consistent heat. Love this album. Love this album. Now, this isn't an album that I can listen to every day because it's just it making me feel kind of emotional, but fantastic project. Navy Blue never does wrong. You know what I'm saying? Never does wrong. 7, We Don't Trust You, Future, literally the song that started a whole fucking beef. Like, well, the beef was already going on, but the song that sparked some drama between Kendrick and Drake with Like That. Like, Future and Metro is like the dream team. They don't miss. You know what I'm saying? They don't miss. You know what I'm saying? That's Shaq and Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't miss. Don't miss. At 6, Please Don't Cry by Rhapsody. I'm just noticing that my top 6, I have all of those albums either pre-ordered or I have them already on vinyl. Um, Please Don't Cry, Rhapsody. This was a more personal album for Rhapsody. You saw her talking about stuff. I like how she included like the conversations with her, I'm guessing aunt, mom, grandma, who's has dementia. Um, I love how she included that. I love how she structured this. I'm a big fan of Rhapsody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of albums like this. You know, it's a damn shame this album don't get more love, in my opinion. I think this album needs more love. You know what I'm saying? Fantastic project. Please Don't Cry, Rhapsody. At 5, Lotus Child, Shay Noir. My God, guys, when I talk about a spitter, when I talk about a woman on her grind, when I talk about bars, Shay Noir. This project is crazy good. Like the song Black Girl with Rhapsody. Come on, Shay. Come on, rap. Like this is a great project. This is a great project. I'm a big fan of her music. I don't think she misses. She's another artist that I feel like needs more love. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get like she don't make the type of hip hop that's gonna like have you shaking your ass, but it's still pressure. At 4, I'm going to Chronocopia, Tyler the Creator. Um, I think that this album, I think that it I don't know if it's his best album. I think it's his masterpiece, though. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, this is his more personal album. This is him talking about certain things on there. This is his album that is like blackity black. You know what I mean? Like sticky. You know what I'm saying? Like when the beat switches to the what's the Young Bucks song that they sampled. Um, why am I drawing a blank? It's produced by Polo the Don. Why am I drawing a blank? Get Buck, you know what I'm saying? That song. Like and then you have him talking about like his dad or him finding out that like his dad actually wanted to be in his life and then his mom was like, nah. Like those type of things like that. This is a personal album for him and I think it's dope. Like I wasn't a Tyler the Creator fan. I haven't always been a fan of his music. His first couple albums was a rough listen for me. Granted, I was older listening to those albums, so that's why they probably was rough because he was talking about some crazy things. But to see how he has matured and his music has grown, love to see it. At 3, GNX, Kendrick Lamar. This is like that West Coast sound. This is that heat. This is the album that like people say they wanted from Kendrick, and he gave it to us. He gave it to us. He started it off with like whacked out murals, which I was like, oh, we in for a treat. You know what I'm saying? You got TV off on there, and that beat switch, the mustard. I held the note a little bit too long. I almost felt like I was dying. But you had that on there. You got so many heat on there. You know what I'm saying? You got the Luther. You got the Heart Part 6. I'm a big fan of the Heart series. I think that's the best series of like songs like that in hip hop. You know what I'm saying, with the SWV sample. I think this album is top tier. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an album I want to hear live. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody want to buy me them tickets. At 2, I'm going with Dark Times by Vince Staples. This album right here, to be honest, this was my album of the year. Like, I've been going back and forth between this and my number one pick because I love this album so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, was it Etouffee? That song's fire. Lil Homies is fire. The production on this album is fire. You know what I'm saying? The feature choices like the Baby Rose, um, the sample of the Sacred Souls, uh, there's so many things about this album that I'm just like, wow. Like, Vince Staples has put it together. Like, he's put it together. Like, he went from like, yo, like, you can tell the potential, to him like finding his sound, to him like taking risks. Like, he knows what he wants to do. He's giving us a good balance now on his albums. Dark Times by Vince Staples is one of them ones, man. One of them ones. We need to talk about the run that Vince has been on. We need to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We need to talk about it more. My number one pick though, Blue Lips. Blue Lips. I played the hell out of this album. I play Blue Lips like so much. Like Pig's Feet, that song done went platinum over here. I played that album like crazy. I like the how the beat switches. I like Ohio. I like the feature choices on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like his complete. This is his complete body of work. Like, this is Q's album. This is big one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for this album to not be nominated for a Grammy, I'ma just say they didn't submit it, because I'ma just say that, because if they submitted the album and it didn't get nominated, that's crazy. That's crazy. Blue Lips is an album that it just has been in rotation. There's all of these albums, they've been getting played, but Blue Lips is the album that has still hasn't left my rotation. Still is getting a lot of burn. Still is like one of them ones. Like, if you don't think Blue Lips is a great album, I don't know what to say, man. If Blue Lips isn't in your top 3 hip hop album, I'm gonna just assume you don't like the West Coast. I'm gonna just assume that. But that was my top 15 rap albums. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then I'm going to give you my favorite slash top R&B albums and non hip hop albums. So check it out. Alrighty then, let's get it, shawty. So I'm going to give you my top 10 R&B albums. Let me just get straight into it. You know what I'm saying? At 10, I'm going with October London, October Nights. October London, he reminds me so much of Marvin Gaye. It's kind of crazy. Honestly, he reminds me of Marvin Gaye and that man, that R. Kelly, like without the nasty stuff. Like, he's like a combination of them, like his style and stuff like that. I think October London is, when we just talking about pure like voice and talent, he's one of them ones. One of them ones, you know what I'm saying? Sir Heavy is number 9. I think Sir is, I think he might be the best like male R&B artist. Top 5, you know what I mean? There's a lot. But he's one of the ones that like I am a big fan of. Anytime he drops something, I'm going to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, TDE's been on a run. They've been on a run, and he's contributing to that run that they've been on. Pure domination. At 8, Ray Khalil, Crybaby. Um, my boy Will talked about this album for so long, and then I was like, shit, let me give it a listen, because his recommendations don't be really missing. Like, he's only missed a couple times when it comes to recommendations. That album is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know about her music like that. To me, she reminds me of Anderson .Paak. Like, she's like a woman version of Anderson .Paak. You know what I mean? Like, that's what she reminds me of. I think she's talented. I think she's dope. I think Crybaby is a dope album. Check it out. At 7, another recommendation from Will. Linda Dawn's 11th Hour. Had no idea who she was. And I went and immediately followed her on everything. Followed her music on Spotify. Followed her on the socials. Music is great. Music is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had no idea. I just pressed play and was all like, that is some heat. That is some heat. I recommend this project. You know what I'm saying? Linda Dawn, 11th Hour. At 16, or 16, at 6, Sinead Harnett, Boundaries. This right here, this is an album that, like, if you're going through something, like with a significant other or an ex and stuff like that, this is the album for you. I played this album a lot. A lot. You know what I'm saying? Did it make me feel good? Partially. Did it make me miss some? Partly. You know, and that's a good R&B album. If I can miss my ex or reminisce on certain things, you did your job. She did her job. The mic was on. At 5, Riemann, Children of the Night. This album right here, like, I'm a fan of her music. Don't get it twisted. And she was one of them artists that I'm like, I was waiting for her to blow. I'm waiting. And I still am waiting for her to blow. You know what I'm saying? And this was the project that made me go, oh, yes, she's on the right track. What a debut album. What a debut album. Children of the Night, Riemann. Hope I'm saying her name right, too. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful young lady, talented young lady, dope ass project. Check it out. For Elmine, Any Way I Can EP. This is how you know this man is up. This is how you know I love this project. Because I put the EP on here. You know what I'm saying? I put the EP on here. This dude right here, he is next. He ain't even next. He's right now. He is literally right now. He is taking over. He is going to take over. To me, he is who y'all think Frank Ocean is. Elmine is taking over. He dropped like a couple EPs, both bang. And this one right here in particular is my favorite from him. It's also one of the best projects to come out this year. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? At 3, No Worries, Why Lord. This is a divorce album. If you're going through a breakup, you're going to really enjoy this. Now, he do use the bitch word a little bit too much. You know, a little bit too much. I can see why I could turn some women off. But if you're going through anything relationship wise, like you just broke up with your partner, or you going through a divorce, you gonna love it. Knowledge production too. Knowledge is production. It's fantastic, bro. Fantastic. At 2, Mutt, Leon Thomas. Leon Thomas is, he's in his bag. His songwriting is so great. Like, I love this project. You know what I'm saying? Like, the title song, like, you said that I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Like, I played that song crazy amount of times. This project is just, it's just wow. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have like any expectations for his project because I didn't hear any of his music really like that, you know, until I heard this project. Well, that's a lie. I heard like singles and stuff like that, but I never heard a full project. So I didn't have like any really expectations. And then when I heard it, I said, oh my gosh, you are dope. Like, I was like, the Victorious dude? Like, I was literally like, this can't be the same guy. And he is. He's that guy. You know what I'm saying? Mutt, Leon Thomas is number 2. My number 1 album is Francis by ESTA. That album is crazy. It also has Leon Thomas on there. It has a whole bunch of dope R&B artists on there. It's basically like a compilation album. I think he's a producer. Fantastic project, man. I am a big fan of the project. I love what he did with the project. I like how he structured it. It has some of my favorite R&B songs on there. You know, Dangerous Game by Leon Thomas might be top 10 R&B song of the year for me. Fantastic project. This is a project I think more love needs to be put on as well. Like I think a lot of the top R&B albums, in my opinion, my top R&B albums didn't really get the love that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? They really didn't get the love that they deserve. But that is my top 10 R&B albums. I'm gonna give y'all my top 5 non-hip hop albums. So at 5, I'm going with Sabrina Carpenter. Short and sweet. I am a fan of Sabrina Carpenter. I know when you look at me, or if you actually know me, you probably don't think that I like that album. I really enjoyed that project. I even got it on vinyl. I love Sabrina Carpenter's music. I love what she's doing. I like when my white girls are white girls. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not trying to like be black or anything like that. She's being herself and she's giving us them pop bangers. You know what I mean? Short and sweet. And the album is literally that. It's short and sweet, right to the point. Bangers. You know what I'm saying? Almost every song on there could have been a single. At 4, I'm going with Kamasi Washington's Fearless Movement. This year, I saw myself getting more into like jazz and stuff like that, and this is the type of jazz that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting into more like the Miles Davis, the Duke Ellingtons, the Charlie Parkers. And I'm getting into that. But this is the jazz that I'm like I can see myself listening to every single day. You know what I mean? When I'm at work, when I'm like taking notes, where I'm editing videos, this is it. You know what I'm saying? At 3, Terrence Martin, Nintendo Soul. Terrence Martin, to me, is the most like talented artist that we got. The man can give you a rap song. He can produce a rap song. He can play the sax. He can play instruments. He can do literally everything that you want an artist to do. He can do it all. And he don't just do it like solid. He does it all great. Like this man can do no wrong. Nintendo Soul, Terrence Martin, like this project, like when I first heard it, I said, yo, how is nobody talking about this? Like, how is nobody talking about this? Because I didn't hear anybody talking about it. And then I went on, like, I typed in his name on like TikTok and then I saw like people showing love to it. And it was nice to see. So shout out to Terrence Martin. At 2, Samara Joy Portrait. Voice. When we talk about a voice, what? Her voice is stunning. Her voice is amazing. It's beautiful. She is so dope. You know what I mean? Like when I hear her sing, I just like, oh, I gotta stop what I'm doing. Portrait, Samara Joy. I should have bought the vinyl. I should have got the signed one. Love what she's doing. Love that project. Number 1, that was Open the Wall by Berlioz. I think that's how you say his name. Berlioz. Open the Wall. Woo! I don't know why y'all didn't tell me about him from the beginning. What a project. It's one of the best projects of the year. No matter the genre. Open the Wall. Open This Wall. One of the best projects of the year. Y'all should check it out if y'all can. Y'all should check it out. Now, before I take a break, I'm going to give y'all a little recap. You know, if you're listening, you're not gonna see it, but for the visual people who are watching it, it's gonna be a list of all the albums that I just went through as my favorite of the year, like the top albums and all that type of stuff. You know, whatever. I'm gonna just put it in. You know, enjoy. I'm gonna give you my wish list. My wish list for 2025. You know, this is the last episode before the new year. So I wanted to give y'all my wish list in music for 2025. The first thing on my list is I want a J. Cole album and a tour. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hearing these retirement rumors, I'm hearing all these things, and it seems like it's true. I want a final album and a final tour. You know what I mean? I want that last hurrah. I want J. Cole to go out on top. You know what I mean? Like, I want that. I am a big J. Cole fan. It's not a secret. You know what I'm saying? It's not a secret. And I would love to get an album, and I would love to get a tour, a final tour, like a farewell tour. I would love that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I also want to see more West Coast domination. You know what I'm saying? West. I am from the West Coast. I am a West Coast biased person. I would love to see the West Coast domination in hip hop and R&B continue because we have been stomping on y'all necks. West 3. I want a Solange album. It's been a while. The world is better when Solange is dropping music. I need it. I need it. You know what I'm saying? My spirit needs it. My soul needs it. My mental health needs it. With all the turmoil going on in this country, a Solange album ain't gonna cure it all, but it's gonna make me feel better. I need that. Second thing I want a TDE compilation album. I want it similar how Dreamville did that, like the Revenge of the Dreamers 3. I need TDE to do that too. I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need that Black Hippie Posse song. I need that SZA and Ari Lennox collab song. You know what I'm saying? I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need that Sir singing with his brothers. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I need it. You know what I mean? I need a Schoolboy Q and like Isaiah Rashad rapping back and forth. I need a TDE collab album. I need Soundwave to be producing on there. I need like all the in-house producers. I need Punch to get on the microphone and spit bars. I need Alameda. I need Doechii. I need all of them to be on this. I need a TDE compilation album. I don't know why we haven't got it, TDE. It's been 20 years and y'all haven't given us that. What? What? Come on, man. And the last thing that I want, and I know I'm probably not going to get it. I know I'm not going to get it. As a fan of his music, he's my favorite rapper. If you know me, you know who I'm talking about. I need a Chamillionaire album. I need it. I need it. I'm tired of you teasing us with these verses, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. Give us the album. Give us the album, Cooper. We've been waiting. We've been waiting for a long time. I've been playing Mixtape Messiah 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I've been playing them. I've been playing Sound of Revenge, Ultimate Victory, the Badass Free Mixes. I've been playing them. I've been playing Rainfall. I've been playing them. Slow, loud, and banging. Been in rotation. I need a new project. I need it. My spirit needs it. My soul needs it. I need that new Cooper. I need that new Chamillionaire. We probably not gonna get it. Shit, give me an EP with Paul Wall. I'll take that. Just give me some heat. Give me some heat. That's what I want though for the year 2025. That's on my wish list. Now, y'all know before I get out, gotta give y'all the song of the week. Song of the week is by Maya Lanae. Wanna know.
makes me feel so needy. I just wanna know if it came down to it, would you need me? I just wanna know. Would you leave me? I just wanna know. What about you makes me feel so needy? I just wanna know if it came down to it, would you need me? I just wanna know if it came down to it, would you leave me?
And that was the song of the week. This has been Open Mic. I've been your host, Jamal, Radio Raheem. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. This is the last episode of 2024. We're going to be back and better. You know what I'm saying? This week, this Wednesday, there's not going to be an episode because it's Christmas. I might put a compilation episode out. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. This has been Open Mic. I've been your boy, Jamal Radio Raheem. Like, share, subscribe, rate us 5 stars. If you rate us anything else, your mama's a hoe. And I catch y'all next year with another dope pod to step to. Play my outro music. Peace out.